Hello? Hello, hello? Am I a bit quiet? I feel like I'm quiet. Maybe I'm just talking quiet. We are not listening to. This is super copyrighted music. The whole stream is gonna be muted. Um, I don't really care. Twitch VOD storage sucks, anyways. So, hi. Hey guys. I don't know when the last time I streamed was. Did I stream on Friday? Did I do an art stream? I think I did an art stream. It's been almost a week. It's been a bit chaotic. Just doing Christmas stuff and then New Year's with friends. You know, stuff and things. I hold on. Let's move to Yap screen just for now. So first of all, I just wanted to stream because it's New Year. It's a new year, so I got to get my first stream in early. But really, I just felt like streaming. I'm just drawing some stuff, and I thought it'd be fun. I just wanted to talk. I'm feeling a little weird, honestly. Twitter just like died for me. I can't be bothered to use it anymore because it's just too terrible and unusable. And most of my friends aren't though. So I feel kind of lonely. It's a bit lonely in some ways. It's kind of strange. So it's been kind of a weird mood for a bit now. I wanted to talk about streaming, my like plans for the year with streaming. I want to stream. I do want to stream, but I don't know that I should take it as seriously as I'm taking it. It's fun to take it seriously, but it's also taxing. It's a lot of effort. I'm thinking I'll just keep going as I've been going, streaming as I feel like it. If there's games that are good to stream, I'll definitely stream them. I was thinking I might stream Devil May Cry, but I don't know. I've got ideas, but we'll see. We'll have to see on those. I'm upgrading my setup a bit. I bought a nice boom arm for my mic and a cradle too. Shock absorber. So hopefully you'll get less of that and less like noises from my desk and such. Hopefully, at least a little bit less. And it'll be higher quality because I can get it closer to my face. It's not super far right now. It's like pretty close, but it could be better. It's not ideal distance, I don't think. I'm trying to think what else I need to talk about. I want to talk about. I've been doing a lot of work on OCs and stuff. Comics are really fun. Storyboarding comics is fun, and writing them and like actually drawing them is also fun. I just haven't gotten around to doing that part yet. I did set some goals for New Year's. I wouldn't call them resolutions, just goals. I don't think I'm gonna remember them or actually like work on them. I think they're too long term. New Year's goals are always like too long term to actually do. They're more like things that will just happen as I do things that I already wanted to do, I think. I don't know. I want to get to 1K on Blue Sky. I'm at 239, which is pretty good. That's about where I sat before I became a fan account on Twitter anyways, so it's typical. It's what I expect. So getting past that without being like a fan account would be really good. That would be an actual thing. What else was there? Reach 1K followers, stream at least a decent amount. I was thinking like 80 streams over the course of the year would be reasonable. There's like 52 weeks in a year, and I try to do every week at least one art stream, so 80 is beyond the minimum. And I don't know that I would like be able to stream every week or feel up to it every week. I feel like 80 is a reasonable amount for starting out. That's like more than the minimum, you know? I want to release at least one more edited video. I already have one. I have the Manifold Garden video. That one's fun, honestly. I think that's a good video. It's not great. The audio quality sucks. At least it's not like blasting your eardrums out. I was just very quiet that stream, so a lot of things didn't pick up well. But I want to release another one. The problem is I don't really know what I would edit. I don't think the Mario 64 streams were entertaining enough to edit into a video. I don't think there was any like particularly funny moments or anything besides just like the fact that I was playing Mario 64 and it's like funny game. I'm thinking hopefully I'll end up streaming something that'll be entertaining enough to turn into a video. That's my hope. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. I wanted to get better at drawing and stuff. That's just typical. That will just happen. That's just how that works. I mean, I gotta fill out the bullet points somehow, right? I wanted to make a lot of comics. I've finally found my flow with comics. I've tried to make comics a few times and it never really worked out, but I think I'm finally at the point where I'm decent enough that I could make them. Whether they're good or not is another story, but like I could make some just for fun. And I also want to do 3D modeling and animation, but yeah, right. I mean, we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm very good at it. Unlike with some other things, I don't feel like I've got the touch. I don't feel like I have I'm not like just good at it already. I mean, 3D animation I'm okay at. But modeling is really hard. It's super difficult. People that make 3D models all on their own, textures and everything, are super impressive, like very skilled in my opinion. They're super good at what they do. I would love to be able to do that, but I'm not so sure if that'll ever come to pass. So it's New Year's goals. I mean, nothing nothing special, nothing super interesting. I didn't go out of my way to like say I'm gonna lose 100 pounds and become super awesome athletic or anything like that. That's like never gonna happen. I tried to keep it reasonable, and keeping it reasonable really just means keeping it within, like, it's basically just things that are going to happen. I don't think I'm gonna have to work at any of these really, except maybe streaming. Besides that, what else? I think that's all I gotta talk about, really. I want to stream, but I don't want to take it as seriously. I might make schedules if there's like a game that I want to play. If I'm like, oh, I want to stream a Terraria playthrough, then I would schedule that probably because I'm actually putting thought into what I'm doing. Normally my streaming system is to just do whatever I feel like doing at the moment, which usually isn't something that I don't think of it ahead of time, you know? Today's art stream is going to be pretty fun, I think. It'll be enjoyable. I'm making a map. I'm doing map stuff. I made some... First of all, copy stamp sucks. I like don't know how this works, so it's bad. I made some brushes that you can like place stuff down. It's kind of annoying just because of how I did it. These all have colored in white. The reason I did that is so that these don't overlap in really annoying ways. Like if we zoom in, you see like here maybe. Hold on, let me get something more precise out. Like places like these where there's a lot of this brush being placed down. So you still have to clean it up, which is a pain in the ass. I really wish this worked better, like it actually placed the whole thing down instead of just part of it. But like, anytime these overlap, if you don't have that backfill, then they overlap, so you can like see a mountain through a mountain and it looks terrible. It's like annoying to erase, especially when there's this much. Now, one solution is to just draw all of the mountains by hand, but I really don't want to do that. So I took the shortcut. I'm trying to think exactly what I want. So down here, this is like the canyons south of the observatory, and there's a town on the way. The river systems are not really, they're a bit random. I mean, this is high ground, and then lower elevation goes out this way. So the water rains down on the mountains in the snow, and it all melts and it comes down in the rivers, and then these are the like basins. These are the lowest points inland. So I figure it's good enough, you know? But this is my doodle. This is like the simplest way I could put down the observatory without it being like over the top difficult to understand what you're looking at. These are canyons. I'm trying to think of any other like monuments, or not monuments. Monuments are man-made. Any sort of like natural, I wouldn't say wonders, but just large areas like the canyons. Desert canyons, these are dunes. This is like hilly plains. This is going to be the capital. I don't know how to do roads on a map like this because they just look the same as rivers. I kind of think they just don't do roads on maps like this. I've been trying to find decent reference for fantasy maps, and it like just isn't a thing. No one does these, apparently. Oh, also hi, Chris, by the way. I did see your message, but I forgot to say hi. I'm not exactly sure. There could be... There are some cliffs in the water here. I should probably put spikes here. That'd be cool. And this cliff looks bad. But I'm trying to think... I want this place to feel a little bit more... I don't know, like a place. So far, it has been very, like, vague. You know? There hasn't been much of an actual conception of what Sabo is that what I call it? I gotta look it up just to make sure I'm not saying the wrong name for my own world. Oh yeah, that's the one. I don't use the names very much because no one knows them. They haven't been introduced in any way. So this is Sabo. This is the realm that the observatory's in. I mean, this isn't a perfect scale, you know, so I figure each of these dots are like pretty like decent sized settlements, and they're just very far apart. It's just not easy to tell. Like this kind of feels more like a Skyrim map, like a Bethesda map, where the scale is not really taken into account very well, which is fine. I mean, those canyons are huge, right? But they look pretty fucking small. From basically what I think is that the distance from here to the canyons probably takes like a few days. That's the kind of distance I'm working with, I'm thinking about. Things are not close to each other on this map as they might seem if you have gamer brain. So it's a bit difficult. Of course, the fact that the trees and everything are like giant doesn't help, but otherwise you wouldn't be able to tell what the fuck it is. But I'm thinking I'm trying to think about like ways to make this map interesting and have like places to go that are unique, and it's hard. It's really hard. The canyons are like decently interesting in the desert, and of course the like impassable giant mountain range. The mountains go all the way, they cover this whole span, and then they come and they carve down through here, which kind of separates this desert area. There's one town in the desert, technically two. This is by the water though. It's different. It's built different. This is supposed to, I'm thinking this will be more like marshes, like swampy kind of. And it's got the deltas. Deltas are awesome. And then these will be like wetlands. Delta, wetlands, kind of a marshy sort of wet area. And you come up here. These are all rivers, by the way. None of these are roads. I feel like this river doesn't really make any sense if you think about it. Well, no, I mean, it's not like it doesn't make any sense, but it is kind of weird. I feel like it would make more sense for it to come down here, because these are the wetlands. These are the lowland area where the water would flow. Yeah, no, that makes more sense to me, I think. And that would kind of interfere with the deltas, I feel, in a way that doesn't really feel reasonable. How do other people make this shit look like wetlands? I see. They just draw the most complicated shit you have ever seen. I don't think swamp is really what I'm feeling. A marsh? It might be more like a marsh. Thinking cattails might be the way to distinguish this on the map. A marsh is definitely what I was thinking in my head. Marshes are cool. We have a marsh pretty close to us that's like, every time I'm there, I'm like, this is the prettiest place I've ever seen. There's just something about them. Seems like it'd be very complicated to draw on a map, but I can sort of fluke it by just giving it. Some of these. You know? I don't know though. So, Chris, how was New Year's? What did you spend New Year's doing? I hung out with a couple IRLs. They drove down here. Actually, one of them, like, ran into a ditch because they fucked up on the highway. That was a whole thing. But, it was pretty fun. We watched City the Animation, and we played Smash Bros, and we played Astroneer. It was good stuff. Astroneer is like a really funny game to play on New Year's because it is like niche as hell. We always build a giant pillar into the sky, a giant ramp, and then we ride down it. Of course, only Connor played because it's single player. Or it's not split screen, to be more specific. Vodka Zomboid hung out in VC? Yeah, that sounds good. I drank my first alcohol ever last night for New Year's. I drank 1 can of hard cider, which is pretty good, by the way. I thought I'd like it, and I was correct. Still would not choose to drink it, I don't think. Unless it was like a special occasion. But it was pretty good. Not all alcohol is bad tasting. I wouldn't say it was like good tasting. Definitely was just drinking it for the alcohol, but again, I would definitely choose to drink something else if given the opportunity. It was just, special occasion. It was New Year's, dude. You post what you're drinking in VC chat. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Dude, what even is that? Are those peaches? Is that what that is? Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. I mean, honestly, it didn't hit me much. It was just one can. I slammed it back. Peaches and raspberry. Fuck, that sounds good as hell. But, alcohol, after trying some hard cider, definitely not my thing, I think. I think I've come to that conclusion finally. With actual evidence and not just saying I probably won't like it. Now I can say I just don't. I've tried it and I just don't. It's not terrible. You could convince me to drink it, but you would be paying, I would not be buying my own alcohol ever. It's definitely a waste of money for me. But New Year's was so fun. It was great. It was a lot of boisterous laughing and just saying the stupidest shit. At least one thing got put in this group chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a good night. I don't know how to make this look like a marsh. Marshes are hard. I might just have to like lock in, honestly. I don't know if this really looks like a marsh. It's super hard to draw a marsh well, I feel. Also, we're listening to really good music because I just really wanted to listen to Masayoshi Takanaka. Sometimes you're just in the mood for really good music, I guess. I don't really feel like this looks like a marsh, I feel like it's too, it just doesn't look right. Hold on. Is this a spot that even makes sense for a marsh to be? I don't even think this makes sense. No, it can definitely make some sense. Seaside marshes definitely exist. God, how do you like draw a marsh though? They're so complicated. God damn. This one kind of looks like it has a horse in it. Hold on. Hold on. Doesn't... You see that shape? In like the middle? In that like middle, it kind of looks like a scimitar. In that scimitar, there's also a horse. Hold on. Doesn't that kind of look like a horse? That's a horse. Like it's actually, it's got wings too. That's a horse. You see it, right? Tell me you see it. You're eating banana bread with walnuts and cinnamon honey butter? Jesus Christ. That's a horse. That's... Tell me you see the horse. Do I have to outline it for you? Hold on. Hold on. You stuff in your face. It's a horse. It doesn't have a tail, but it's a horse. Like... Add? No. It has wings. No. No. I need someone to validate me. Tell me that this is a horse. If this isn't a horse, I don't know what a horse even is all I'm saying. Oh my god, the ad break's almost over. Yes. Yes. Welcome back. Look, it's a horse. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that that's a horse. Look at it. Like, this is where its tail would be if it had one. It lost the tail. I don't know. It's kind of sad. A horse without a tail. That's a horse. If you asked me what a horse looks like, I would show you this because that's just what a horse is. Boy. Exactly. Exactly, Chris. You get it. I don't know. That's just what a horse looks like. What was I doing? Trying to draw a marsh? This is the worst thing that I've ever had myself do. Force me to draw a horse? Why would you do that? There should be like a lake here, I think. God damn it, what do marshes look like? Like, what is this? Like, why do they look like this? I just don't get it. I just don't get how to, like, draw this. If you redeem a doodle and make me draw a horse, I'll be so sad because that's just so mean. I feel like it looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's so hard to draw this. All right. I feel like that's fine. You know, if this is a place that makes sense for you to build. Probably up here. And these plains have no rivers somehow, I guess. God damn it. Now we could just start naming things, I guess. I don't know that I really want to do that. How about we move to something else for a second? All right. We have a character that needs naming. Actually, a couple, I think. First of all, we have this slime lady who I did not even attempt to name. I feel like I drew her a bit ago now, too. This is not a, like, I mean, it's a new character, but I drew her like a week ago or something, and I haven't even thought about a name. Any ideas? I'm not entirely sure. My first thought every time I see this character is Penelope, but we already have a character named that, and I don't want two of them. I don't want two characters with the same name. It's a bit ridiculous. You should try to avoid that. Maybe like a Lily? I'm not sure. This might be like a flower name situation. I don't know. I feel like Lily is good. I feel like Lily might be it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Lillian? Ooh, Lillian might be it, guys. Okay, hold on. God damn it. No. Don't do that. What? Cheap viewers? No way! I've been looking for something like that. Wow, that is so cool. I love when bots show up and just say something that surely has never worked before. Like, what is up with that? Why do those even exist? Has anyone ever fallen for that before? Jesus. Ads in half a minute. Jesus Christ. Ad jump scare. I think I'm not exactly sure where to put this motherfucker. You should mod me. Should I now? Should I? What's in it for me? No. That's so true. So This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. They're constantly asking, how do you just eyeball it? I don't know. The truth of the matter is that basically sometimes you're just goated and you can just do whatever you want. I don't think I'm gonna draw the goop on this. Or if I do, it'll be really simple. So you should always just continue the fucking line. You survived the ads. Congrats, dude. I'm locking in so hard. Shoes are hard. Shoes are hard at weird angles. Most things are hard at weird angles, but shoes are very difficult. God damn it. Fuck, it's such a hard angle. Oh my god. What was that? It's Sometimes you get really weird lag spikes. I think it's saving usually. Not really sure what else it would be. even know half of these songs, but the music choice has been immaculate. Thank you. It's Masayoshi Takanaka for the most part. He's like the GOAT, but there's been some other stuff too. It's a mix, so it's all sorts of things. Cassiopeia. There's also some Makoto Matsushita. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. This is Masayoshi Takanaka, though. I absolutely love Masayoshi Takanaka. His music is so good. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do as much on this, and I lied. It's too fun. Good enough. Yeah, I kind of thought her head might be a little small, but I think I want to hit it with a bit of this. Guys, I have no clue. I have no clue. I can't think of a last name. This motherfucker's never had a job. It's a slime. Slimes don't work. I don't know. This might be a rare. This might be a rare no last name character. I'm just wondering, how would a slime's last name even work? They like all come from the same place. And they don't. I don't know. I mean, this isn't. She's obviously not just a slime. This is like an arch slime, I think. I don't remember exactly what I called it, but. I mean. I don't know how slime civilization works. I haven't thought that part through very hard. Chat, help me out. Chat, please. I'm begging. I'm fucking on my hands and knees right now. It's so messy. Goodness gracious. I should really stop using this brush. You end up with so much residue and like dust and garbage everywhere. It's great for sketching, not so much for actual drawing. I was thinking title, but I don't have the place names for that stuff, which makes it difficult. I was trying to think of that too, just for the sake of naming, but I couldn't fucking think of anything quick enough. At this point, I figure I might as well just leave it for later. Suddenly it's lewd. Twitch is gonna fucking kill me if I don't put pants on this motherfucker fast enough. It's such a goddamn mess. There's so much fucking scum everywhere left over from this stupid brush. I low-key hate my most used brush, like I'm not gonna lie. It kind of pisses me off all the time. I hate transparent brushes. The pants should stay off. No! I'm gonna get banned! I can't do that. What even is that? That feels like it makes more sense. Feels like it lines up more. I do like how we call these pants. Yeah, right, buddy. Those are not pants. That's barely clothes. I think that's good. We'll leave last name blank, I think. What type of magic do you think this motherfucker does? Well, I mean, how do they cast magic? More like. They definitely. I don't think they use a book. I don't think they use a staff. I think they just do like innate casting. I don't think they use anything. Hold on. Let me consult the Google slideshow I have with like a million lore things in it. That's where I keep all my lore, is in a Google slideshow. It was. I don't anymore though. It has a bunch of shit in it. Let's see. There's a thing in here somewhere, right? Okay, here we go. Oh no. Okay, I don't have a list of casting systems. Fuck. But there's like incantation, there's auto cast, there's like rituals. Usually it's incantation or it's ritual. Rituals are like magic circles and stuff. Like Rhea does rituals because she uses magic circles, and magic circles are just ritual casting, but like small. I think Lillian just does innate casting though. No incantation or anything. That seems reasonable. I mean, I don't know. Um, I can just. This is so not big enough. It's because I was expecting a second name. Perhaps just Lillian the Slime. You know, I don't know that slimes like this are very common, so. Idiot code regular. Damn it. How tall is this slime lady? I feel like most of my characters are really similar in height right now. I might like go back and change their heights at some point. The only ones that are like pretty good are the humans. The humans are pretty reasonable heights. River is fine. River and Chloe are fine too. Demi-humans and humans are really similar. Tiny slime, that would make a lot of sense. Okay. I can work with that. How tiny? We have some very short people in this world. Currently, the average height is quite low. Height changing one? I guess. Not sure I really want them to be able to change height that much. Man, this is really the only place I have that I can look at stuff like this. I need to get together like some character sheets or something into one place that's easy to look through. Right now I just have a Discord channel and a private server with a bunch of shit in it. 5'4", 5'5", 5'3". The elves should really be a lot taller, I think. Currently there's like 2 elves, one of them I haven't even designed. And Rhea is like really short for no reason. Rhea should be a lot taller, I think. Like at least 5'9". Hendrik and River are both like 6 foot plus. Remy 5'7", 5'2", 5'3". We could put her in the 4-foot range. That would make her pretty short, but not like minuscule. Top shelf inaccessible. All of the characters so far are pretty much top shelf inaccessible. I made a lot of them very short. I don't know why. I just like short people, I guess. I'm thinking 4'9", maybe. That might be a bit too short. How about 5'1"? 5'1". That sounds good. That's pretty short, even compared to some of the other short characters. It's not the shortest, though. The shortest is really funny, and also, I will not be telling you. I've been really getting into, like, super saturated dark colors as backgrounds for text. I watched a Maxor video for Deadlock, and I noticed that in mimicking Deadlock's style, he did that a lot. This sort of saturated dark background color with the lighter, still the same color text on top. It looks really good, in my humble opinion. I think I'm going to be doing that a lot on ref sheets. Okay. This is not the right thing. I thought this was 9. This one's legs are so tiny. That's why it's important to come back to things and not just say, well, that's completely done. Look at it again. Like, this one's better at least because it's further, but this should be so much bigger, you know? Thank God for Liquify Tool. This shit is so OP. And I know it's kind of funny to call an art tool OP, but like, holy fuck, dude, you can do anything you want if you have this shit. And I will actually go back and... It's kind of laggy. What the fuck happened? I think that looks better. I haven't really been talking in the Wisp server a lot. I mean, I suppose I'm not really a Wisp, so... But I feel like I'm never really finding myself particularly interested in anything happening there lately. I guess it's because a lot of my besties are not in there talking. I'm also just not really using Discord as much. I've been very antisocial lately, staying on like Blue Sky, and that's about it. Just drawing a lot. It's me, I'm bestie. I guess. I mean, yeah. But I don't know. It's hard to talk in a place with a bunch of people you don't really know very well. Stop celebrating like this is the best moment of your life. That's a new emote. I've not seen that one before. Oh yeah, speaking of new emotes, did this one go through yet? There we go. I don't think it was in last stream because I think last stream is when we made it. It's the first sub emote, I think. I already have 5 for followers, one of which being Googie. Just kind of found it fucking funny. I'm basically scamming people. Oh my god. Thank you for the Prime sub. Wow, the text is so small. I still have to update all those. Oh god, why am I here? It's the wrong spot. No, not that. Move this. You're so dumb. The fuck? Why can't I see my cursor on this stream? Whatever, man. Something funny? What is it? What's funny? Oh god. I got sick of having to manually do my Maya Prime sub monthly. Yeah. So this is where your Prime sub is going now? Is that what you're saying? Jeez Louise. People should not spend money on me. That's not good. That's not a good thing. It would reset all of your frequently used emoji. That does sound fucking annoying. You subbed for 6 months? God damn. I mean, might as well, right? You're gonna be subbed for that long anyways, I suppose. Yeah, I'm currently subbed to Nay Loose, and that's it. I only let myself have like 1 subscription ever. I figure it's better that way. I can only really afford 1. Technically, I could afford like 8, but or not 8. It's $6 now. Fuck. I could get like 10 of them, or not 10. You know what I mean? Like a lot. You've had a floating Prime sub just sitting around. Wow. Oh yeah, I didn't move to YouTube. I really should also probably do that. But I just fucking can't stand YouTube. I hate having to make thumbnails. It's so annoying. If it was optional, I would be on there. But it's not. It's not optional. So dumb. And YouTube in general is not a fucking awesome experience. Like, at least you can block ads, I guess. But, and like VOD storage is good. But I just cannot stand some of this shit on YouTube. The emojis are so bad too. The emotes suck. You can't use emotes from other channels, right? Is that still a thing? I think you also need like 1K subs to get monetized or some shit. Maybe it's only 100. I don't know. It feels pretty out of my range. The fact that I even have 100 on here is like absurd. I really just do not want to use YouTube. I tried, I did it once. I did like a couple streams and I gave up because it was just so annoying. I'll stick to Twitch. At least for now. I don't know what to write down. I need to open my personal wiki. No, don't do that. high slime. I don't know if I like that name. I might just stick with this one. There we go. I like that more. So, oh, I did come up with a name for humans, by the way, for generic humans. So, like, Rhea's an elf. We've got demi-humans, Chloe and River. Now, Penelope and Remy and Hendrik and all of them are now Farlanders because they come from far away, and that's literally the only reason I called them that. I was considering some other things. I just couldn't think of anything particularly good. And I was thinking about Highlanders and such. And Flatlanders too, which is a very funny name. So I just went with that. They come from far away, so they're the Farlanders. It makes sense. But they're basically just normal. They're just default human. Default Blender object human. Let me look at my previous ref, which I have to redo, I think, because people, or not people, just Blue Sky in general does not like nudity and pornography. And I feel like this shouldn't count as that, but I don't know, it might. Age, race, magic study, how to cast. Those were the things. Age. I do not know how old this fuck-ass slime is. I guess just unknown, really. It's a slime. Oh, my box is tiny. I don't like this font for this. Give me this one? I can live with that, but... No. I need something... like thick. That kind of works. God damn it, it's so hard to type with the keyboard like this. My keyboard is like pushed back so that I can put my tablet down. I don't know if I like slime folk either. Arc slime? I suppose it could just be slime and then they're differentiated when context is needed. That would probably make the most sense. This is a high slime and then your like monster slime is a low slime. That probably makes the most sense. I'll just keep it high slime. I just don't know. I just don't like that it kind of doesn't roll off the tongue. Study she works under webs. Does feel like there's a bit of wasted space, but it's oh well. I mean, it's not a huge amount I can do about that. I can do this at least. And then I feel like these go better up here. This ought to be in line with that. I don't know. There's not a huge amount of ways to use the space here, I don't feel like. I don't know. I think that's probably good, honestly. I feel like this type of slime is probably really rare. The way I figure it is that a high slime isn't like a different race, it's just like a cool slime, basically. It's a slime that can do magic, which differentiates it. But it's not like two high slimes have to come together and like do the hoo hoo ha ha to like make another one. I think it's just normal slimes can become them, you know? That's my thought process, at least. How long have we been going? Damn! 2 hours 30 already. Fuck, that was fast as hell. Alright. I'll call it here, I think. Thank you for watching, Chris, and literally I don't think anyone else. Like maybe some silent watchers, but I'm pretty sure it's just you and me. I really don't... I gotta stream around like 4 p.m. That's when I get decent viewership. Any later or earlier, I don't really get anything. Which is lame. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll kill the background music from the VOD and then upload it to YouTube. Last video I did the same thing, because last stream I was also like, I want to listen to random music. And I accidentally uploaded the version with music. It was not good. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good day. Happy New Year's, by the way. It's 1/1. I am not ready for this year, I don't think. I'm not like mentally prepared for this, but hopefully it's a good one. I'll see y'all whenever I stream next. I don't think there's gonna be Art Friday. I think this basically is Art Friday, just not on a Friday, unscheduled. We'll see. Probably I won't though. I don't really feel like it. I don't know what we're streaming next either. My ideas are not very sound. I was thinking maybe Devil May Cry, but I don't know. I don't know. And same with Armored Core. Like I could, but So we'll have to see. It's uncertain. I'll see you next stream whenever that happens. You love DMC? I know you do. I have a couple regular viewers that like it. I just don't know that it's really a me game. Okay. Enough rambling. Enough whatever. I'm gonna end stream. I'll post art in the server and on Blue Sky as per usual. Have a good day. Or night, actually, for most people. Particularly the only person watching.